Here's the typical parental assumption. Is my kid old enough for sleepaway camp? Well, surprise. That's only one part of the decision between day camp and sleepaway camp. What you're really choosing is daily commute or trunk packing, home every night versus being away for 1, 2, or 4 weeks, sometimes even the whole summer. You're choosing between daily logistics of drop-offs and pickups and busing around town, or trusting someone else with your kid's medications and communicating with your child through letters. And maybe the biggest factor of all, money. The American Camp Association found that sleepaway camps cost nearly twice as much per day as day camps. In short, it's not just about independence. It's about logistics, budget, and what actually works for your family. I'm Joy Levaux, mom of two and the founder of Camp Genie, the first marketplace for summer camps, where you can discover camps, filter by location, age, or budget, and book, all in one place. I built it after watching so many parents stress over summer planning for days or even weeks. Camp Genie is here to help busy families find trusted camps that actually work for your kids and for you. Say goodbye to summer camp chaos. Here's where things get real. Both day camps and sleepaway camps give kids structure, community, and memorable summers. But their rhythms and implications, they're night and day. With a typical day camp, you drop off every morning, pick up every afternoon, basically the school rhythm. With sleepaway camp, your child is gone for 1 to 4 weeks, sometimes longer. They're living on site, they have their meals, beds, late night activities, real all day immersion. And a lot depends on where you live. In big metro areas like New York City, the vast majority of programs are day camps. They're close to home, bus accessible, and designed for working parents. But in places like Maine, Montana, or Vermont, the landscape flips. In Maine alone, 57% of camps are sleepaway. Those regions are built for the classic camp experience. Picture lakes, forests, wooden cabins, and big outdoor properties. So, even your zip code plays a role in the kind of camps you'll find. Here's the part that sneaks up on parents. The decision isn't just about your child. It's also what's available to you and manageable for your family. Opt for a day camp and you're committing to the daily commute, the drop-offs, the pickups, the late afternoon scramble. Opt for sleepaway, and yes, you skip the commute, but you face packing trunks, writing letters, managing meds for a camp's nurse, and paying a bigger bill up front. And you're entrusting your child to a community you may only see once during visiting weekend. So the real question becomes, is your family ready for the logistics and cost that come with each model? Now, let's talk dollars, because yes, this matters. According to industry data, many day camps run from $45 to $120 per day. So that's roughly $250 to $600 per week for typical programming. Many traditional day camps in the tri-state area run as high as over $1,000 per week. So that's $8,000 to $10,000 for the whole summer. These traditional day camps tend to have vast facilities with all sorts of activities, from horseback riding to swimming to archery, almost like a sleepaway camp. Now, overnight or sleepaway camps are significantly more expensive. typically at least double the cost of day camps per day, which comes out to roughly $850 to $1,600 per week, depending on location, facilities, and specialty. In the Northeast, many sleepaway camps run as high as $18,000 for the full summer. Beyond costs, there are extra factors. Day camps tend to be local, smaller scale, often run by community organizations with simpler staffing. Sleepaway camps tend to be large, immersive, with international counselors, full boards, structured evenings, cabins, and more of them with no phones allowed. There are also activity differences. Sleepaway camps often offers deeper immersion into specialty treks, overnight hikes, large-scale team events. Day camps give daily options, rich exposure, but your child returns home nightly to tell you all about it. So again, the decision isn't just which is more fun, it's which fits our calendar, budget, and comfort level. Okay, so here's your decision tool with 3 questions to run through. Number 1, what's your schedule? If you need childcare because both parents work and you're home based every evening, a day camp with a nearby drop-off might be the winner. If you're planning travel, vacation, or want a big immersive gap for your child, a sleepaway model could make more sense. Number 2, what's our budget? Right? If you book the summer early and have the funds or payment plan for 1,000 plus per week camp, great. If not, day camp might give you similar values, community, fun, and learning new skills at a lower budget. Also remember, cost isn't only tuition. You need to add travel, packing, bunk gear, mailing letters, and maybe flights for a distant sleepaway camp. Number 3, what's your child really ready for? It's not simply age, right? Some 8-year-olds sail through a 2-week sleepaway and thrive. Others might feel homesick or overwhelmed. Some 12-year-olds are still much happier returning home each night. So ask yourself, has your child handled overnight stays? How do they handle being away from routine comforts? Their phone, their home, familiar bed. And remember, you don't have to choose forever. Many families start with day camps when kids are younger, then graduate into sleepaway later. The one camp forever mindset is outdated. So when you find yourself weighing day camp versus sleepaway, remember, it's not just about independence, it's about logistics, budget, and what keeps your family sane in July. That's exactly why I built Camp Genie, to make comparing these options simple, transparent, and aligned with your life. If you like this, subscribe and check out my other videos for more summer camp tips and upcoming tours of trusted local camps. Here's to a summer that actually works. Camp Genie, summer sorted, wish granted.